what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. And in this one, I wanted to talk about communication within the workplace, specifically within the games industry, the tech industry, the two industries I've worked in for over a decade now. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, communication is something that is very key to the success and the downfall of a lot of studios, software companies, or any company in general, but really for the companies that are making these large scale projects, these very expensive games or pieces of software or services, whatever it may be. And over the past 13 years of working in games and software as a service in QA and production, I feel like this is one thing that's still a major issue with a lot of teams. And as someone who's advocated a lot for strong communication, proper documentation, and just clarity on a lot of different things, from requirements to proper ownership of features, deliverables, and just dependencies between teams, departments, features, whatever it is. I've noticed that a lot of teams, especially either very small teams or very large teams, just have a problem with communicating clearly and on a consistent basis. This is something that will dictate the overall strength of your team, your company, and your upcoming or current project, whatever it is. And in my eyes, communication is the biggest thing, the most important thing that you can get right at a company. Because as I said, this affects everything and it makes everyone's jobs easier when you're properly communicating and you're doing that frequently. You know, there's no secret that there's been a lot of issues in the games industry over the past, I would say 5 years. And, you know, for me, as someone who's worked in, you know, mobile gaming, console gaming, within QA, you know, moving all the way up to leadership positions and working in production on a live ops and live services side as well, it just becomes apparent that the biggest issue is communication. And some people do it very well. Some people do it, but they don't do it as well as others. And some people just don't like to communicate because they feel like they're being micromanaged. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. Communication is just important. And even outside of work, in your daily lives, you know, with your partner or your friends, family members, it's just important. Communication is key to everything. And properly communicating will help you get through a lot of issues and understand someone or something better, whether that's immediately or over time. Over time, you're learning proper communication and, you know, how to speak with others and understand what they're saying to you. So yeah, communication is a big part of a lot of the problems within the games industry, the tech industry. It's not the only problem, but to me, it's the biggest problem. And, you know, properly communicating to your team, your dependent departments, and making sure that everyone's on the same page and things are documented in a way that's clear to understand, it's just important. And I know it's very basic, but the fact that this is still an issue is concerning on many levels, and it just shows that even the most basic things are still some of the most important things and can still be missed. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Communication. You got to communicate, whether it's work, personal life, side projects, it doesn't matter. Communication is key. But for those in the games industry and tech industry, communicate whatever you need, whatever dependencies you have, whatever risks you think might be uncovered with upcoming deliverables, and make sure that everyone has visibility into this, because this may be the roller coaster that goes down the slope instead of going up and causes a ton of issues. So make sure you communicate. All right, that's it for this video. If you want to see more videos like this, or some of my tech videos, my live gameplay VODs, be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you want to see actual live gameplay, check out my Twitch channel. And yeah, check out the description for all of the links that I have to products that I use. They're affiliate links, so any purchase you make through them will help support the channel as I try to make this a full-time thing in the future, hopefully. But until next time, I'll catch you later.